Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Again, it's Dr. Simplicity Trading, bringing you our next trade 005. Before the order triggers, we want to bring you the setup. If you don't know what we are about, I'll encourage you to have a look at the other videos we've done, 4 or 5 of them altogether so far. Essentially, what we are about is to find out if the futures or the forex trading market is profitable over time, if a structured approach is applied repeatedly and consistently. And I am doing this as a personal memoir, as it were, documenting a number of trades over the next 12 months using a dummy account. Again, these are the questions I'm posing. Is it really possible to trade in my spare time? What sort of return on investment is possible? Does it compare with traditional investments? Do I have to be glued to my computer in order to trade successfully? Can I replace my day job income by trading? Must I trade every day in order to be successful? Must I trade several instruments in order to be successful? Do I have to learn to use all sorts of charting indicators? These are just a few questions I'm posing in this exercise. And for each trade, I intend to show you the trade setup in real time before the order triggers. Again, that's what we're doing today. We're going to be showing you trade setup before the order actually triggers. And then we'll show you the final outcome after the order has triggered. And for each trade, there can only be one of 3 outcomes. Orders are triggered and trade is stopped at for a loss. Orders are triggered and trade closes for a profit. Or orders are not triggered by the good till date period and deleted. On the strategy I am documenting is based around trading of the non-farm employment change news released by the US every month, usually on the 1st or 2nd Friday of each month. So hopefully we will have a trade to execute every month. I like the sound of it, spread news. Come and follow me on the journey, and don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe for updates. Thank you. So we'll go back to the trade in a while, but before we do, let's have a look at our disclaimer. And it is right there for you. Our disclaimer is all summarized at the bottom there in the last paragraph. All persons who choose to acquire or use any of Dr. Simplicity Trading book, manual, or videos do so at their own risk. They are encouraged to discuss with an appropriately licensed financial market advisor regarding the suitability of trading or of any particular trading strategy. Again, a must read on the screen there for you. The last 2 paragraphs summarize everything. Dr. Simplicity Trading does not claim to be a financial expert, not claim to be an expert in futures or forex trading. This presentation is published as a personal exercise and should not be relied upon for purposes of trading the market. Great. So we're going to go back to our 5th, that should be 5th trade setup. We have the 4th one only a few weeks ago, and the outcome of that we posted again last week. We'll go actually to our trade record sheet, which will depict all the trades we've had so far. From there we can see, so this is a trade record sheet. From here we can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. So far 3 have failed, 1 has been successful, and with a starting deposit of £10,000 sterling. Remember, this is all dummy account. At the moment, after 4 trades, we are negative minus 783.3. Our return on investment so far is minus 7.83%. Minus 7.83, yeah, percent. So that's we're down. And therefore, that leaves us with a starting capital for this next trade of 9,216.70, to take the next trade, which we are going to be showing you right now. The setup for the next trade 005, as we have here, trade 005 before it triggers, is what we're showing you today, we had a non-farm news just this Friday, 2 days ago on September 1st. After the market has settled, we now have the opportunity to trade. We can see where the market settled here on that Friday, 2 days ago. So what we're hoping for in this setup is that at some stage over the next few days, the market will track back up to that point where we want to take a sell. So we want to sell in this zone, precisely on the white line there, okay? And when we sell, we want the markets to tumble back to profit. For our profit, we're hoping to go for 48 points from our entry point. Our entry point is going to be at 1.2702. Okay, 1.2702 is our entry point, and so we want the market to fall back 48 points to profit. So if we take 48 points away from 1.2702, we want the market to hit the line at 1.2654. If I can put that in right now while we're here. Okay, go to drawing. 1.2654. 1.2654, thereabout. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to color that yellow. So we want our profit to be taken at that point, 1.2654 for 48 points. On the other hand, if when the market tracks back here, it decides to go further up, okay, we will be taking a loss, yet another loss. And the loss we want to take precisely at minus 28 points from our entry point. So our entry point again is 1.2702. So we see here 1.2702 is our entry point, this line here. Yeah, if you can, that line is 1.2702. So at 1.2702, if we want to take a loss of minus 28, it means when the market tracks to 1.2730, we will be prepared to take a loss. So I'm going to put that in there as well. So when the market gets 1.27, if it goes to 1.2730 is just there. I'm going to pin that. I'm going to color that in red. 1.2730 will be our stop line. If I could clear all the lines so we can get it all beautifully obvious. Yeah, there we go. So market closed here on Friday. We wanted to come up here to the white line, trigger our sell order, and hopefully we wanted to give us profit on the yellow line for 48 points. If it doesn't come that way and decides to go further upwards, we're going to be taken out on the red line for a loss of minus 28 points. Okay, that is essentially the setup. Of course, yes, we have our good till date. So we expect all of this to happen on or before September 15th. This is what we depict here, September 15th, 2023. If it doesn't happen by then, we will delete the order and assume we have no trade to take. Okay, so that's essentially the setup, and it's all summarized here for us nicely. Starting capital is 9216. Our trade zone is all here. We are going to be getting in at 1.2702. Prepare to take a risk of minus 28 points. A profit of 48 points. Our risk per point is set at 16.45, which means our total risk, if you multiply that by minus 28, is 460.80. which is 5% of our capital. We wouldn't risk more than 5% of our capital. So if you take a loss, it's going to be minus 460.80. On the other hand, if it goes into profit for 28 points, we intend to make 48 points times 16.45, which is 789.60. Therefore, our risk to reward ratio is 1 to 1.71. That's it. It's that simple. All we have to do now is wait for market to open later on tonight. Today being Sunday, it's going to open later on tonight at 11 p.m. and hopefully sometime during the week we will have some action and we will bring you the outcome of the trade, whether we go into profit or take a profit or take a loss. We'll bring you the outcome of this particular trade 005. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's bye from me.